Hi students, how are you all? I am Bhupati from the Department of Commerce in Bharatdasana Metric Higher Secondary School, Arakonam. Now I am going to teach 12th Standard Accountancy, chapter number 2, Conceptual Framework of Accounting. What are the concepts are followed in the accounting? Before entering the concept, we just recall what is accountancy. Accountancy is a systematic knowledge of recording, classifying, analyzing the and interpreting the financial information to know about the financial status of the company. Now, Nanda, who is the father of accountancy? Correct. Mr. Luca Facioli is the father of accountancy. Now, we enter into the concept of conceptual framework of accounting. We will see one by one. First one, meaning of bookkeeping. What is bookkeeping, sir? Bookkeeping is nothing but process of recording business transaction in the books of accounts. So, whatever a transaction happened in the business, it should be recorded in the books of accounts. It is called bookkeeping. See the next one. It is the primary stage of business. In each and every transaction in the business organization, when it is happened, it is immediately written in the books of accounts. That is the first stage or primary stage or initial stage of the accounting process beginning. Next, see, bookkeeping is the work of routine in nature and clerical, because in business organization there are so many transactions happened in the business. So, in each and every transaction happened at the end of the transaction, it is immediately recorded in the books of accounts. So, it is a routine work and it is a clerical work. So, this is the meaning of bookkeeping. Second one is the definition of bookkeeping. Who has said the definition for the bookkeeping? Bookkeeping is the art of recording business dealings in the set of books. It is called bookkeeping. So, bookkeeping is an art of, it is one of the skill for recording a business dealings in the set of books is called bookkeeping. Who is told? Is none other than Mr. J.R. Patioli Boy is told what is bookkeeping means. Bookkeeping is a art of recording business dealing in a set of books. This is called bookkeeping. Another person one also give a definition for bookkeeping. Who is that? Mr. R.N. Carter. What is told by him? Bookkeeping is the science and the art of recording correctly in the books of accounts all those business transaction of money or money's worth. So, in business organization, what are all the transactions are involved in the terms of money or money's worth, that transaction only recorded in the books of accounts in science and art recording the transaction. This is called bookkeeping. What is money or money's worth, sir? What are the transactions are engaged in the transaction or exchange of money from one person to another person, that is called money or money's worth transaction. So, money related transactions are recorded in the books of accounts called bookkeeping, told by Mr. R.N. Carter. Next one is the objective of bookkeeping. For what purpose we have prepared a bookkeeping? So, it is none other than, first one is to have a complete and permanent record of all business transaction in the chronological order and in the under appropriate headings. So, in the business organization, why should we record, sir? What is the purpose? What is the objectives for preparing bookkeeping, sir? It is a complete and permanent record of all transaction. Whatever happened, whatever transaction, how many transactions, so many transactions happened in the business organization, that all the transactions are recorded permanently, because if a transaction is recorded in the books of accounts, it can be reviewed in so many years. So, it is a complete record. It is a transaction give the complete information about the transaction. Who is the seller, who is the buyer, and how much of quantity of goods are sold to another person, and on which date it is happened. So, this whole information about the transaction are given in the books of accounts, and the records are kept by the organization permanently. So, and then this all recorded in chronological order. What is mean by chronological order, sir? which transaction happened in the first, it will be recorded in first, and remaining activities are transactions are recorded one by one as per the date of incurring. That is called chronological and appropriate headings. Which transactions are comes under the which headings? So under the appropriate headings, the accounts are classified in so many ways. So it is the first objective of bookkeeping. Then we see the second objective of bookkeeping. The second objective is to facilitate the ascertainment of profit or loss of the business organization during a specified period. What is meant by specified period? Vignesh, tell me, what is the specified period? Correct, the accounting period. The accounting periods are start from 1st April to next year 31st March. Within 1 year, what are the transactions are happened, and to know, facilitate the what is the revenue and what is the expenses. The difference between expenses and revenue called profit. When the organizations face so many revenue from its business organization or business activities, then expenses, the result will be profit. When organization spending so much of expenditure than income, the result will be loss. So the objective of bookkeeping is to know the ascertainment of profit or loss incurred during the specified period. That means one accounting period, one accounting year. This is the second objective of bookkeeping. Then see the third one. To find out the tax liability. What is tax liability, Nanda? Correct. How much of tax amount paid to the government by the organizations based on the financial information, based on the profit or loss incurred by the faced by the organization. Based on that profit, the organization should pay the tax amount to the government. So we using bookkeeping, we can find the tax liabilities, how much of amount paid to the government as a tax. Then fulfill the legal requirement. What is legal requirement? I will tell you. It is nothing but recording the all the transaction in the books of accounts by using double entry system. This is a system used for accounting. Why it is called legal requirements? In each and every business organization should follow the double entry system and bookkeeping in the business organization, so that these organizations should prepare their books of accounts to show the financial information about organization to both internal user and external user. Mansoor, now tell me, who is the internal user of the organization? Correct. The employees and management are the internal user of the organization. Dilli Ganesh, now tell me, who is the external user of the accounting information? Correct. The government, public, investors, creditors, suppliers, these are the persons are called external persons or external user of the accounts. So that some of the organizations should follow the accounting, bookkeeping in the as per the government rules. So it fulfill the legal requirements of the government. So what are the organizations should follow the legal regulations? Companies, cooperative societies and NGO, NPO. These are organizations should keep the bookkeeping and accounting procedure in the business transaction. And what are the organizations should follow, should not follow the accounting rules and regulation for recording of transactions? I will tell you. The sole proprietorship and partnership firm, these two firms didn't have legal compulsion to prepare books of accounts. Next we see what are the advantages of bookkeeping. While you preparing a bookkeeping, what is the use, what is the purpose, what is the advantages to the companies? First one is bookkeeping is useful to get the financial information. What is the financial information? How much of revenue earned by the business organization and how much of expenditure spent by the organization, then how much of profit or loss earned by the organization. This is called financial information. When you keeping a bookkeeping in the business organization, it is useful to get the financial information of the organization. See the second one, it helps to have control over various business activities. When you recording all the transaction in the business organization by using a bookkeeping, it will display separately which department is perfectly performing and which department is not performing well. So that by using bookkeeping, each and every transaction and each and every person's and each and every department activities can be computed in the terms of money. By using that, we can control over the activities of each and every department. If it is anything happen in the particular department, we can concentrate on the particular department and take remedial action to remove the problems in the organization. By using these many activities, we can control over the business activities, either purchase department or personnel department or sales department or promotion department or R&D department. So in any department of the business organization, by using bookkeeping, we can control over the departments as a whole of organization. See the next one, records are provided the business serve as a legal evidence in case of any disputes. If it is anything problem arise in the future days, the bookkeeping giving a legal evidence for in each and every activities of the business organization. It will be supported and presented in front of the court as a legal evidence. See the next one, comparison of financial information over the years is possible. The bookkeeping is a complete and permanent record. By using a bookkeeping, it can be used for comparing the financial performance of the same company in several years. What is happened in the 2017, what is happened in the 2019, compare which year the organization earning more profit and which year the organization incurred losses, why it is happened. We can analyze and compare the performance of the company in so many years. Still that it is usable for foreseeable. What will be happen in the future also can be predicted by using a bookkeeping. And by using a bookkeeping, we can compare the performance of one company and another company financial status also. See the last one, bookkeeping is useful to find out the tax liability. What is the tax liability? How much of amount should be paid by the organization to the government based on the profit or loss earned by the organization. So these are the advantages of bookkeeping. Next one is the limitation of bookkeeping. What is the limitation, sir? Limitation is nothing but what are the problems, what are the hurdles, what are the problems will be arising due to the bookkeeping. While you followed the bookkeeping in your organization, some of the problems, hurdles will be faced by you. What is the? We will see one by one. First one is the only monetary transactions are recorded in the books of accounts. So what are the transactions will be measured in the terms of money will be recorded in the business organization, and non-monetary activities, non-monetary transactions are not recorded in the books of accounts in bookkeeping. This is a major limitation of bookkeeping. Why did he told this? This is a major limitation because the company employees are working efficiently. They are hard workers. They didn't record it in the books of accounts. Our manager is the efficient persons. He working hard to achieve the goal of the organization. This is not recorded in the books of accounts because they could not be measured in terms of money, but the salary of the manager will be recorded in the books of accounts because it can be countable and measured in the terms of money. So the personal characters of the peoples, okay, he is a hard worker persons, he is a lazy persons, he meet injured, he meet accident. So these are the non-monetary transactions are not recording in the bookkeeping. So this is a major limitation of bookkeeping. See the second, the effects of price level changes are not considered in bookkeeping because in any market the price level of the goods will be fluctuating. They may be increase or decrease, but it will not be considered in the bookkeeping because only the monetary value of the transaction will be recorded. Behind the transaction, whatever happened in the price level changes, it will not be recorded in the bookkeeping. See the last one, the financial data are recorded in historical ledger. That means only fast data are recorded. This is also one of the limitation in bookkeeping, because it given the information about fast activities only, what is happening in present and what will be happening in the future. The informations are not given. It gives the fast the transaction whatever happened still now it will give the informations. What is happened still now, it will give the information historical nature. The present and future information cannot be given in the bookkeeping. So these three are the major limitation of bookkeeping. Chapter is over. For your further studies, I attached material, PowerPoint presentation, question bank and self-evaluation test in the description. Use it. Dear parents, help your children to do their work. Thank you.
நளினி அமிர்தாவோட ஃபாதரு ப்ரீகேஜிலேருந்து 8th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் படிக்கிறாங்க. இப்போ அது 5:30 to 6:30 வந்து கிரவுண்ட் ரன்னிங் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு பாடி எக்ஸசைஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு அப்படியே ஸ்கூல் அட்டன் பண்ணிவிட்டு மத்தியானம் மேலே மதர் தெரேசா அகாடமிலையும் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க. மெட்ராஸில் எம்இஎம்லும் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க. நேஷனல் லெவலில் வந்து கோல்டு அடிச்சிருக்காங்க.